Hey there, hi there, Leos, and welcome. Thank you so much for taking this time to watch my video. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started on your dream and love reading. Okay. So, up first, we have Orion, Six of Spades, Swords, Energy. Okay. So, let's see what this is about, shall we? Okay. The Hunter. Ooh, okay. Hunter. Interesting. The Hunter. Six of Spades swords. Location. Seen in the southwestern sky if you are in the northern hemisphere, or the northwestern sky in the southern hemisphere. There are myths of Babylonian and Egyptian origin. In Greek myth, the constellation is associated with the son of Poseidon, the giant and supernaturally strong hunter Orion, who was also known to be able to walk on waves. Orion boasted he would hunt and slay every animal on earth, so the goddess Artemis sent a giant scorpion to sting him. After Orion is blinded, Artemis and Leto ask Zeus to take pity and place the hunter in the sky for his bravery. In the north, as Scorpius rises, Orion seems to flee by setting. The Egyptians equated the stars of Orion with Osiris, the god of rebirth and the afterlife, being swallowed at dawn by the underworld and the setting sun. Thus, as Bernadette Brady explains, Orion is an archetype of God. Cartomancy. Changes in plans can be a blessing or a warning. Deceit, unpredictable event, an upswing in finances, improvements. Tarot, calmer waters, being ferried to the opposite shore, journeys, moving away from a painful past. Assistance of others, overcoming grief, rising above, redemption and promise of peace, goodwill. Divination, could you benefit from taking a long term break or even fleeing from something or someone? And if you did, could this bravery and resolution for change represent a rebirth for you when you reach the calmer environment of the other side, leaving fears and anxieties behind? The archetypal energy of Orion/Osiris can help you metaphorically row your personal barge across the heavens, your path of destiny, for a real life transformation and journey of discovery, moving you out of stagnant situation to pursue your dreams and realize a quest. On the hunt for a new experience and personal redemption, past trials and tribulations. If you keep getting stung by circumstances or find yourself in a toxic relationship, let go of the unhealthy situation by seeking help to get you well away, moving you from what was stressful or burdensome into a peace and serenity. A time of learning from past lessons, yet carrying some baggage still with you. Keep your prayers pointing to Orion, asking for his favor and aid, and a rite of passage may occur to help you embody the lessons of the journey and integrate new patterns ready for the blessings of fresh new sunrises and sunsets under the auspices of the gods. Okay. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I do get the sense that, like, there is somebody from your past that, it's a toxic relationship, but also I feel like it's coming into your present timeline. Probably because this person, like, uh, there's some karmic baggage, like emotional baggage here that needs to be resolved. So I'm not sure. Like, it's slow moving though. It's not like really. Not a lot is happening at first. At first, okay, here, but it's because we have this loner energy. Okay, I feel like this person is used to being alone, used to doing things like independently. So, but it's hard for them to connect when they deal with a lot of things on their own by themselves, and then you know you're obviously that type of person that brings this like more two of pentacles energy to the situation where you can balance two things at once, but that energy needs to be revealed to this person. Like, this person needs to see that it's okay to, like, um, not always do things alone or be alone. um, Yeah, that's really gonna be interesting develop. Let's see here. Let me get some more cards. Okay. Okay, we have Kamala Devi. Okay, so there is a lot going on here. So I'm gonna get that information to you. Okay, Leos. Okay, so Kamala Devi actually is the name of an actress. But it's also known, she's also was a goddess, okay? Also known as Kamala Tamika, is a significant goddess in Hinduism, particularly with the Tantric traditions. She is one of the 10 Mahadevas, symbolizing prosperity, fertility, and divine grace, often associated with lotuses and elephants. She represents purity and abundance, similar to goddess Lakshmi, but with a distinct tantric aspect. The name Kamala literally means lotus. So, um, wow, yeah. So again, there's a lot unfolding here, um, symbolizing auspiciousness and spiritual growth. Worship of Kamala Devi is believed to bestow wealth, beauty, and spiritual prosperity upon her devotees. Okay, so there is something to be said here when it comes to you and this person, because I feel like you're embodying this like really like supernatural goddess energy. You're like a lotus unfolding, like you reveal a lot of beauty and prosperity, but this loner energy is like kind of what's this person isn't like really like all there yet to like actually enjoy all this beautiful goddess energy that you're like bringing to the table. Not yet, anyway. King of Swords. Wow, this energy keeps coming up. Okay. Um, mind over matter. Do it by the book. Truthful, wise, legal matters. Regimented, rational, stern, precise, candid, detached, eloquent, logic. Okay. So those qualities, while like logical and good and everything, it's not going to be really like you're not going to see a whole lot of like passion unfolding right away, but I feel like it is coming. Okay. King of Swords, authoritarian, sarcastic, cold, controlling, unbending, lacks integrity, sharp, drunk on power, loose cannon. Yeah, you want to be careful of that, okay? Because I feel like that energy is kind of like, there's like that sense of like balance here, okay? That again, it's like a balancing thing, I feel like. 1331, good fortune. Okay. Advice, comfort, major change, individuality, independence. Yeah, you have someone who's very independent here. I feel like you have two people who are very independent. Maybe you both are very independent people. But this does bring a sense of good fortune to you both. Um, have faith in your skills and talents, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. Yeah, and I feel like if you haven't received a message from this person already, like acknowledging, like your existence, I guess you could say. Okay, Leos. So yeah, I feel like they if they haven't already like acknowledged your energy, then I feel like it is going to be acknowledged very soon. So just keep on going there. Okay. Yeah, Six of Wands victory. Yeah, there is a victory here because I feel like both of you have been through a lot of struggles recently. Both of you struggled a lot in your past. Um, but there is this sense that currently the energies are like shifting in your favor. So you and your person like can get together, hopefully. Oh my God, look at this. Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's finally happening. Like, things are finally working out in your favor. Look, the King of Swords is holding the sword, right? Like, there is a lot of power here. There's a lot of, like, I feel like karmic energy that is moving in swiftly in order to balance out, like, the things that, were like out of balance before, because that's all what like this energy is about. Um, yeah, I'm almost picking up honestly on like Libra energy, because that's air energy as well. That's the sword, you know. But yeah, there is information of victory coming here. Confidence, yeah, it comes with time and practice. Okay, so you, I think, are going on a trip to see this person, or you are like, you're on that ride, like you're going there, you're traveling that way. Yeah, it's on the horizon. And look, there's even a sword with fire around it. So your person could be a Libra, and you could be the Leo here, or maybe you're maybe you're watching this video because your person is a Leo, okay, or vice versa. But I definitely get that sense that you're both like in the same mindset of like where you want to go with this. Like, you want to take your time, you want to be logical, eloquent, but like when it's like you don't want too many emotions like involved in this, because I think that happened in your past, and that really was like what caused a lot of chaos. Because on the flip side, there's loose cannon, like there's that kind of energy. Yeah. Okay, Feather, think first before you judge. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, these witches are performing like a ritual here. Okay, like there could be like some astral projection. There could be like some visions, spells, rituals that are coming into play here. Um, I think it's all coming into play, and I don't think, like, don't judge this person's intentions. I feel like this person is really embodying King of Swords energy right now, like big time, and it's kind of like you don't really know what to do with that. Like, this is like a different version, a different side you've seen to this person. So you're picking up on a different energy, okay? Like a more logical approach to this relationship, which before I feel like you were experiencing in the past, like an emotional thing with this person. So it's kind of catching you off guard a little bit. But don't like judge their intentions yet, and don't judge yourself either, because I think you both want victory here. You both want some celebration here, but it has to be done in the right time. Like, timing is everything, I feel like, for this. All I'm thinking about right now is how attracted to you I am. Oh my god, wow. That is fire energy. Like, that is some passionate energy right there. So, yeah, wow. This person is like got a lot of feelings for you. Uh, but they're approaching it with a more logical uh, way than they did before. Miracles and blessings. Oh my god, look at your messages from the mermaids. Miracles and blessings. Wow. Yeah, this is like, I feel like this is almost like a miracle and a blessing. Like, that this is even like on your timeline, because I feel like you definitely, for the longest time, like, you had to work through some things to even see, like, there's a lot of emotions like being brought to the surface, but it's like a blessing in disguise. It's like a miracle waiting to happen. um yeah, Nine of Swords, this could be your talking about your soulmate. Oh my god, what is this, Leo? So what is going on? Soulmate, oh my gosh. Yeah, this is definitely a soulmate connection. If you didn't already pick up on that, like this person's like spirit, their soul is intertwined with you. You can see here, like this guy here, he's more uh, like a figure, like almost like ghostly. Maybe he ghosted you in the past. I don't know, but he wants to get back together with you. So yeah, wow, soulmate. And then here, of course, we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so there's a swan with sharp teeth, like about to like devour this small person. Okay, almost like a child, like a small boy here. Okay, there's something here to do with the inner child. Okay, that swans can be beautiful, majestic creatures. So I think the swans can be very beautiful, majestic, romantic creatures to look at. I mean, you see them in like wedding fairy tale like imagery of swans, like with the hearts, like their necks and heads making the shape of a heart. But in reality, though, like if you approach a swan and it doesn't want you around it, it can become a very like violent creature. Okay, like fierce, protective creature. So I think that like yes, we can all remember probably the first time we fell in love when we were very young, probably when that happened. Like, or maybe we were like, our soul is this, you know, um, like romantic soul that's like been reincarnated to like always be like wishfully loving and thinking about romance. But there's like a really harsh reality to falling in love sometimes where like the other person doesn't love you back, or they don't understand like what you're trying to say, or they're scared, or it's too much for them, or it's too scary. The thing is like this person um like is not scared of the fierceness and the harsh realities that can ensue when falling in love. Like you can see this child is like he's not phased at all by the sharp teeth. He's not scared at all. And your person isn't going to be scared to talk to you. They're not going to be scared of their feelings for you. They're not going to hide or run away. Like this person is going to face these feelings with you. Okay, I think both of you have very similar souls, where you both are romantics at heart, but you also know the real logical, like harsh side to being in love with someone, especially when there's like time and distance between you, and you've both fallen in love with people that have hurt you, and now you want to like reconnect, and maybe there's a lot of like legal things that are keeping you from being able to do that. I think no matter what happens, like the universe can ultimately make a way for you guys to like reconnect, I think, and you guys are soulmates, so it's gonna be an interesting development for sure. Okay, let's get a fairy message. Oh my gosh, look at this purity. Oh, this like relationship is so pure. I love it. It's so beautiful. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. Wow. Oh my gosh, that is just so beautiful. I love that. Unicorn fairy magic. Okay, and remember how we started off where this person is very much a loner? So I'm not surprised the Hermit card came up. Okay, this person does hold a light for you. Okay, there is that beacon of hope and light that resides within them. Um, but they're like hermit mode. They're very like guarded when it comes to like who they're shining their light for, who they're willing to like come out of their cave a little bit for, because it is a scary process. I don't think they want to see you get hurt. I don't think they want to get hurt. I think honestly, you guys are soulmates, so maybe you're the one that like can motivate them. I think you're the light in their life. I think you're that when it comes to romance, you're that starlight in their life. And I feel like they're drawn to your light, and that's what keeps them coming out. Um, but there's a lot of, darkness, and there's a lot of, hurt that needs to be worked through, I think, first. There's still a lot of raw feelings. Oh my God, transgression. Yeah, look at the snake and the woman here, and she's eating the apple like Eve, temptation, transgressions. Like she's got the red boots on. The two cats are down here. Like, it's like, there can be that, that feeling like there can be so much, you know, energy around this relationship that, so, you know what, I honestly don't think people are going to understand your relationship with this person and why you are drawn to them and why they're drawn to you. But, I think that transformation needs to happen though, because there's the snake is about transformation, even if it is a tempting, like, oh, like Eve eating the apple in the garden, like that's right where this comes from. Okay, like it's, but like, you know what, like that's not going to be, I think, an issue for you and this person. I think honestly that's what makes you drawn to them, honestly, easily, like both of you drawn to each other, is because you're not supposed to like be together. That's what makes you want to be together. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, love the sickle, cutting the rose. Yeah, wow. I think this person wants to bring you a rose, like symbolically, metaphorically. I think they want to give you a rose, and a sign like that they're willing to cut through the tension or the toxic energies or the weeds or whatever it is to get to you or get through to you, like this message. Like, I think it's an important, rose is a symbol of love. It's the loner is willing to give you their rose and give you their energy and their love. um, so it's a really powerful thing there. Okay, here we go. I wasn't planning on having anything serious when we met, but I can't deny I'm falling for you. What? Whoa, that is so interesting. Okay, there, Leo. It's like, what are you doing? What is this person doing? Okay. Um, yeah. I mean, I feel like definitely in the past, like that was definitely a thing. They weren't planning on having serious feelings for you, and it was like they had so much going on. I feel like that they couldn't really take the time to like entertain a more serious relationship with you. Um, but now, like, time has passed, things, like, the universe has shifted, like, things have changed drastically since you were with this person, and they're falling for you, like, all over again. The passion and the fire is there. Memories. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's the memories of a couple kissing, of a child. Wow, this is such beautiful energy. Oh my gosh, it's sunny. It's like beautiful rainbow colors. There's nature. Oh my gosh, this is really beautiful. Memories, cherished memories of loved ones. Yeah, I feel like you both really value family, and friendship, and you both have like this deep rooted connection for protecting your family and creating a loving, peaceful space for them. So it's really like hard, I think, and challenging to like make time for everything in your life. You gotta make time for each other. Um, and I feel like that's been the hugest like challenge in this relationship is like protecting your family, keeping them safe, but also being there for somebody in like a romantic, um, you know, capacity. Okay, because romance does take time. Like being romantic with somebody, having a romantic relationship with someone, that does take a lot of effort and energy. And once you have children, family, friends, once they enter the picture, it's sort of difficult and it's challenging to still make time and have energy for the romance, for the love, for falling in love, for being in love, for going on adventures and things like that. So sometimes you do have to make certain sacrifices. Um, Yeah, I feel like that's what's happened. Four of Swords, Ten of Wands. Yeah, recuperation, contemplation, solitude, spiritual counseling, and Ten of Wands, nearly complete struggles, obligations, and burning out. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm running out of time, so I don't know if I'm just going to record now because I'm way over the 25. Well, not that much over, but yeah, we've got more fire. We've got Libra energy. We've got Saturn and Sagittarius energy, Jupiter and Libra energy, air energy. So there are two like things, energies here at play. Okay, there's the solitude and spiritual counseling, and then there's the obligations and the burning out. There's collapse, breakdown, too much responsibility, learning to say no. There's mental strength, burnout, recovery, awakening, isolation. Um, you have ultimate completion, final manifestation, result of true will, recognition, continuation, resilience, and uh, realizations and endings. And then also you have form, completeness, foundations, progress, power, stability. I think overall, this, like, communicating with this person and getting like some more clarity on the relationship and like how like deeply emotionally rooted this like connection was, it's going to help resolve a lot of like issues that you're having like now in your life, because if you've been struggling so far and then this person like gives you like a mental break or so, like from that struggle, I think that's like a really beautiful thing. And that's like kind of what this relationship was in the beginning. It was like, I feel like you both like had obligations, you both had struggles, you both had burnout, but you guys were each other's like recuperation from that. You were each other's like mental strength from that. I think you helped each other awaken from isolation, especially with the hermit energy and the loner energy. Like you both awakened that in each other. So it's going to be interesting to see how things unfold. The world, wow. An Ace of Wands, there's that creative spark, that fire energy. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is such a beautiful energy that I'm picking up on. Wow. Yeah. There's a lot of strength, vitality here. The World card. I think a lot of people are like maybe not like are gonna see what's going on here, see this fire, see this, like this is where your creative spark happens, where you like find your strength and courage again. Keepers of the earth. Wow. Beautiful. Yeah, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Wow, ancient ancestors stand beside you in this person, in this connection? What? Okay. And look, we have the scientist, Memorial Rose. Okay, so maybe you're like the scientist, this person's the loner, like, like there could be that, like I can see that maybe, you have like a scientific mind, like that's a logical mind to this relationship. Um, you don't want to put in too much emotion because it's not like worth the heartbreak, but the divine feminine energy is coming through here very strongly as well. So I think that this person definitely sees you as a very strong divine feminine energy. They're attracted to that. Um, and there's forgiveness here, okay? I forgive myself and I am forgiven. So your guardian angels that protect you is like gold, spiritual, light here, okay? So whatever you did in the past that like wasn't good for this relationship, whatever mistakes you made, you are forgiven, okay? And obviously, I think because they're like reaching out to you, I think that they, don't hold anything against you anymore. So it's gonna be an interesting new love journey, like that I think you like dreamed about at some point. So it's gonna be interesting. Um, so that's what I have for you, beautiful Leos. Love and light always. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.